Hello everyone, welcome to today's lecture. In this lecture, we are going to learn about the self-learning properties of link layer switches. So a switch has the wonderful property that its table is built automatically, dynamically and autonomously without any intervention from a network administrator or from a configuration protocol. In other words, switches are self-learning. So in the switches, the routing table is created by itself. Yes, it is built automatically and no one is interfering in it, not an administrator here or not any other protocol. So that is why the switches are called the self-learning. They learn automatically. This capability is accomplished as follows. Like at the initial stage, switch table is initially empty. For each incoming frame received on the interface, the switch stores in its table. So three major things it stores is a MAC address in the frame source address field, the interface from which the frame is arrived, and the current time. So these are three main things that switch table maintain. In this manner, the switch records in its table and the LAN segments on which the sender resides. If every host in the LAN eventually sends a frame, then every host will eventually get a record in the table. So the switch deletes an address in the table if number of frames are received with that address as the source address after some periods of time. So that is possible that suppose there is one node A and the node A is continuously transmitting data. So it may possible that there are many entries of A is there in switch table. So to remove that, the switch deletes address in the table if the number of frames is received at the destination, and after some time the switch table deletes this entry. So if the data is successfully transmitted at the destination, then after switch table removes its entry. So in this manner, if PC is replaced by another PC, so the MAC address of the original PC is eventually purged from the switch table. So let's talk about the self-learning property for the uppermost switch in figure. So this is a figure in which there are multiple computers and servers are connected with the switch. So suppose at a 939 a frame with source address, this is one MAC address, is arrived from interface 2. Yes, so suppose this is an interface 2, and at the interface 2 the frame is sent and it is arrived at the switch. So suppose that this address is not in the switch table, then the switch table adds a new entry to the table. So suppose this is the first transaction, so at that time switch table add the new entry, and at the initial stage when the switch table is empty, then switch doesn't know that where to transmit the data packet. So at that time switch using the flooding concept, when the first data bits or the first packet is received at the switch, then it transmit this packet to each and every nodes in the network, and on the packet the destination is already written. So the response is getting from the destination address, and that is how a switch finds that which is a correct destination of that packet. So that is how switch maintain the switch table. So continuing with this same example, suppose that aging time for this switch is 60 minutes and no frame with source address. Suppose in this MAC address arrived to the switch between 9:32 to 10:32. Then at the 10:32 the switch removes this address from its table. So we are adding one entry of MAC address and we are providing some time, and after this time if nothing is received, so at that time switch table removes this entry. So this is how switch table automatically adds the entry and removes the entry based on the situation. So this is how the table is created. So that is why it is called the self-learning properties of switches. So that is all about it. Thank you so much for listening.